get drunk and talk wrestling! As always, this is Jacob Becker. To my left, I got
Adey Dangerously,
a.k.a. Adey Dangerously.
so I do have the hat on now.
Yeah. And I'm Greg Gibson, a.k.a. The Coach.
the coach, and Adey Dangerously, as always. Welcome to episode number 4, motherfuckers. We've made it this far. Alright, so...
Why you gotta be doing that?
Alright, as always, we'd like to give a shout out to our sister podcast, Let's Get Drunk and Talk Comics, with Mikey and Dexter, two of our best pals in the whole world. The whole world.
Oh, well.
Yep, you can get at them. You can pretty much search any social media platform. They're on all of them. Just look up Let's Get Drunk and Talk Comics, and you'll find them. Mm-hmm. They have a link on our YouTube as well, so check that out. As always, also, we would like to mention our sponsor, Mitchell Engraving. Good old Larry Mitchell. He can engrave anything the fuck you want him to, so check him out. He's got a website, mitchellengraving.com. Look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
God.
sorry, Bravlasky.
Oh.
Do it!
Do it!
Do it!
Hey, let's do it like we always do so far. What you drinking?
I think we're all drinking the same thing tonight,
I
aren't
think
we?
we are.
drinking
Yeah,
Coors.
so...
I do have a little thing of Bloody Mary with Everclear down here because I can't go without Everclear. But
Yeah.
anyway,
So I think we're still working on that same 18-pack.
No, we got a 12-pack home from
Yes,
last
we
night
did.
at work before
Yes,
the
we
jam
did.
session. Yeah,
Since
so,
we work at good old Bacco and Beer.
yeah, look up Liberty Tobacco and Beer. Add us on Facebook if you need any tobacco. We're your guys. And
Or
like-
and beer.
Or a beer. Yeah. Get some beer too, homies.
They're both in the name.
Or get some of your malt liquor.
And they're found on Liberty Street. What do you know?
I mean, my God.
Yeah. So Coors Banquet, I've mentioned the thing like 2 episodes ago that I started drinking. It's pretty delicious.
Yep.
I can dig it. It's a nice domestic. Go grab you a cold case right now.
Yeah. And good old Bacco
I
and
must
Beer.
actually say I'm not usually one for Coors, but the banquet.
Yeah,
It's-
I hate
it's-
Coors
it's
Light.
pretty good.
Yeah, I don't
tastes
like
you're
Coors
sucking
Light.
on a nickel.
This is their Budweiser.
Oh, I have bad things with Coors Light, and I don't want to talk about it. So.
This isn't Oprah. This is Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrestling. Tonight we have a couple of different topics to cover with you. First one we're going to talk about NXT this week because it had the footage that happened last weekend of Samoa Joe and Nakamura for their rematch of the NXT Heavyweight Championship
Excuse me.
title.
Which I have not seen, so it's about to get spoiled the fuck out of.
Yeah, well, actually, I spoiled it. Remember, we were...
Yeah, which I knew who won, but I didn't know the details of the match.
Do your
Yeah.
due diligence, asshole.
Yeah. As our sister podcast has also mentioned, they have a person that we love dearly, but he just kind of shows up and just yells at people, and that's Mike, and that is our coach Greg. So we have the same characters.
Yep.
So they took place in Osaka, Japan. That's first. There's a whole episode that took place in Full Sail before they even showed the footage of Joe and Nakamura.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. I know me and Adrian here watched it. It started off with a tag team. DIY was coming out to celebrate because they just now got the championship and they're finally coming home, so they get to celebrate with the home crowd. Before they could even get a word out, music hits, Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
Um,
I like them.
Authors of
Personally.
Pain?
Yeah, I like them.
I mean,
They're different.
there's a good dynamic with just two big dudes. They're kind of like the Revival that are just 200 pounds bigger
Yeah.
and 4 foot
Well, you
tall.
look at
Well, their
the
manager helps out a lot.
Well,
too.
yeah, that's the thing is both of those guys are probably not going to be very good on the mic. So
Yeah, exactly. And
give them someone who is good on the mic
Yeah.
to talk for them.
And I can listen to the Revival on the mic all night, so
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The Revival's good. Fucking love the Revival.
we like the Revival.
All
Authors
fists.
of Pain. Speaking of the Revival, they came out. No, it was it. It was Authors of Pain who came out first.
Yeah.
And then the Revival came out shortly after,
And then
ruining the celebration.
Hell ensued.
Yeah. They have completely avoided them on the stage. The Authors of Pain, they could just walk down the steps instead of going near them, and of course that caused a sandwich effect. DIY's in the ring, Authors of Pain are on the ramp, Revival's in the middle. What's gonna happen? Authors of Pain pushes them down. But the basics of what we're trying to say. are we going to get to see a badass match between the Revival, Do It Yourself, and the Authors of Pain?
I would love to see that. That would
Has
be
there
a damn
ever
good
been?
match.
Has there been like a 3-way tag before for the title?
I don't think so.
Kind of like
Not in NXT.
Yeah, not in NXT.
I know
That'd
there
be
has
kinda
been.
dope,
in
dude.
It
WWE.
would be, dude, because that covers all of the like kind of genres of wrestling. Because each one of them are like different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there's the
saying?
powerhouses. There's the old school fucking fisticuffs.
Arn Anderson's.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's the technical styles. On the
Yeah, and high
And-
flying even.
No matter what, it'll be a damn good match.
Then you got a psycho killer in there, Tommaso Ciampa, who I'm a personal fan of. Like I fucking.
They
love
should hang
Ciampa.
them above the ring and do a ladder match, 3-way tag ladder match.
That would
How
be
the fuck would
Yeah.
they even do that?
I don't
with
know.
a ladder.
Well, that would be 6 people.
Precisely, Bravlasky.
Yeah, but the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and the Hardys did it.
Wait, they
Yeah.
did that? Yeah, they had that match before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. It's perfectly doable, and it'll be fucking awesome. Hey, call us WWE. You got writers.
We'll be your writers, man. We'll get some shit going for you. So shortly after that, it ended. Everybody broke up. I've been paying attention lately to Eric Young.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch TNA, so I didn't really know anything about him.
Yeah.
And then he comes to NXT, and he has a stable called Sanity. If you haven't looked them up or anything,
They're gonna come to
do
the main
that.
roster and be the feud with with Wyatt.
Well, that's opinions.
That would be That would be good.
But they're missing a member.
Excuse me. Sorry.
They all walked out, missing the big tall guy, which his name is Fulton. Fulton, the big one with the cross tattoo on his chest.
Yeah.
They had his jacket in their hand. They're in the ring. They don't even say anything. They just throw it in the middle of the ring and they stomp on it, and then they throw it out of the ring. And then they're going to go against Rich Swann, and No Way Jose in a match. And of all people, guess what happens? I mean, you watched it, right, Adrian?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, we all, before we mention this, we're fans of What Culture Pro Wrestling as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A certain character showed up. You want to know who it is, Coach?
Who's that?
Big Damo.
Oh,
Remember Big
really?
Damo? Yeah.
Wow.
I found out if anybody who has social media who follows wrestling found out that he had done a NXT dark match, so we knew it was coming. But he pushed No Way Jose into the ring post, and it got him all fucked up, and so he kind of helped the Sanity.
Maybe that new member.
the replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder whenever they're going to explain the whole Fulton thing, because they didn't even say anything about him.
Yeah.
So, but it was interesting.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking one thing I wanted to mention. I noticed they're doing the tournament right now for the number one contender for the NXT title.
Yep. Yeah.
And I noticed one person in there which made me think of a fucking awesome match, which would be fucking Rude versus Nakamura.
Oh yeah, dude. I think that's definitely on the horizon.
They're going to be competing for entrances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Glorious.
No. Okay. I'm calling it right now. 5 years. WrestleMania main event. Nakamura and Bobby Roode. Can you imagine those entrances at
Oh
WrestleMania?
god, dude.
I would cream all in my pants.
I just thought of it too. Someone needs to do a fucking mashup of fucking their themes.
Yeah. Maybe we'll work on that.
Glorious!
And then just do an 80s guitar solo.
Glorious.
Glorious. I dig it. All right, let's not get sidetracked on that. We'll get that figured out. We'll record it and send it to you. We promise, people. Okay. But you were speaking of the tournament that's fixing to take place for the number one contendership, the Ty Dillinger part in NXT. Whenever
He
he
approached
approached
Joe last week.
yeah, but at that point he said, if I can't beat someone like Samoa Joe, then I don't belong in NXT.
Yeah.
He lost to Joe, so this week they picked it back up, and he was in the office with Regal, and Dillinger said last week, I said that if I can't beat Joe, then I don't belong here, and he was fixing to pretty much say, so I guess this means I quit.
Yeah.
That's along the lines, and Regal was like, you know what? Actually, I have something I want you to be a part of, and it's the whole number one contendership thing. So hopefully we can see Dillinger go into that. Because I'm a personal
I think Dillinger
fan.
and Rude would be a damn good match.
Yes, which they already had one at TakeOver, but Dillinger lost. But
Yeah.
I think, they're still trying to get Bobby Roode over. Dillinger's there. He's got his fans.
I think Rude's over.
Oh, yeah, he is, but,
I don't know if it's so much as Rude as his entrance, but, I mean...
Yeah.
either way, it's over.
I love both of them, but, I'm a huge fan of the Perfect 10.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just think he deserves that moment. He's busting his ass for it.
Yeah, right before the show we were looking at Twitter.
Yep.
The Miz had just tweeted out to Dillinger, how long are you going to stay in developmental? Because,
He's been there for 10 years.
He's been there for 10 years. And Dillinger says, I'm just waiting for an invite from the Intercontinental Championship with some balls.
Yeah.
So, hopefully that could be something cool if Dillinger just skips the heavyweight title and goes straight to main roster and feuds with the Miz.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fucking beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
And that white belt would look good on him. Just saying.
They say the
I don't know. I
matches.
kind of like... I love Diggler.
Diggler.
Like
What were you going to
Ziggler?
say?
Ziggler.
Dirt Diggler. Boogie Nights.
Is that what you like?
Shout out Marky Mark. Keep
Yeah.
it fresh.
Yeah. Like I'm keeping fresh with this cold Coors Banquet.
Call us.
But no, I like Ziggler, but I think I would have to go with Ty Dillinger having the strap over Ziggler.
Yeah. Yeah. But the Miz won the belt back, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So.
Sadly.
Well, we already know that. I'm a fan of the Miz.
So am I. So am
It's
I.
something we agree to disagree on.
Yeah, I don't lose any love from you, so it's cool.
I appreciate his, he's a good wrestler. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
I think he's a better mic.
I just don't like
a
him.
wrestler.
yeah. So after the Dillinger thing, this may have been actually before it, I believe, but there was an odd moment. There was an odd moment in between Nikki Cross, which is the female of the Sanity stable, and Asuka backstage. The belt's just vacant, sitting on a backstage trunk, I guess, or like of sorts. And the chick, Nikki Cross, walks up to it, and she's like staring at it all crazy. And Asuka just like grabs it and just stares at her and does that crazy fucking smile that Asuka does with her
That's hot.
beautiful personality. My married
You mean her
smart.
too beautiful personality?
You could say that. Say it.
Oh, that's
No, but I
another person
think
wanted to
I think
mention.
if it was me
No, no, no.
booking,
Oh.
if it was me booking, I won't necessarily say rush Sanity to the main roster, but when you get them there, have them feud with the Whites, and then the Whites take her, and she becomes Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
That's how they should book that.
Because I've actually
She converts to the White family and becomes Sister Abigail and feuds with Sanity.
You and I have discussed that I thought that that's the reason that she even came to NXT.
Really?
Was because she was going to be that
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
Sister Abigail. But then we found out that she was with Sanity.
Yeah.
We were like, well, what the fuck? Like, we
Yeah.
were like, well, immediately that could be a good setup for her becoming Sister Abigail somehow.
Yeah, because she won't have to change the character that much.
No, yeah, she's just a fucking rabid fucking lady.
Yeah.
Copyright, let's get drunk and talk wrestling.
Yeah.
Copyright.
You want it? You gotta buy it.
Call us.
You wanted to say something about Asuka?
No, about Asuka. Another woman wrestler in NXT that lately, Ember.
Ember Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She had a
was
match.
impressed.
Yeah.
I was impressed. Her fucking top rope, kind of like a blockbuster.
Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, type thing. But she just fucking nails it and really well too.
It's like a modified stunner too, though, because
Yeah.
there's a GIF on the internet of
Her doing
Stone
it.
Cold, like her doing it.
She's
and then
like
Stone
this,
Cold
he's like-
sitting there drunk, going like, "What the fuck?" Like looking all
He's
crazy.
just like this.
I love it. Do you know where she's from? She's from Booker T School of Wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, I like her. I think she has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And it needs to be put out there like soon.
Yeah. Which I think eventually it'll come down between her and Asuka, if not
See-
Nikki Cross.
And see, that's what I'm worried about with Nakamura, is that they're not going to get him up to upper card status in time for his momentum to keep going with it.
I don't think that's true because I believe there's enough fans like us
Well, yeah.
that are ready to see something different in the main roster, and not talking just like his ethnicity.
Yeah,
But ethnicity, sorry.
his race.
Yeah, his race. But I mean, like, you know, we want something new, and like he's definitely.
And I honestly think they're waiting to bring Joe up till Finn gets back.
Probably, which I don't think should happen because I think Finn can work circles around some Ojo, but that's just my opinion.
I'm saying that they're waiting to bring Nakamura up to the main roster, not Joe, Nakamura, till Finn gets back.
Oh yeah,
I think Finn's going to come back.
That way Nakamura can come in and go straight for, and that's if they don't want to put the strap back, if they want to leave the strap on somebody else.
Correct.
And when they want Balor to feud with somebody.
I think Finn's going to come back and feud with Kevin Owens.
That'd be a good one. I'd love
Because
to see it.
Rollins did come out Monday and cut a promo on Triple H, so that's something that could be happening. He's like, something that's been on my chest. I want to, for a couple months now that I need to get off. He's like, took care of the problem. Now I want to talk to the man, Triple H, and Triple H never showed up. So that's something that we could be looking for later in the week.
I've got to watch Raw.
Yeah, and
I didn't know that.
So Seth could be going on with Triple H and. So that opens up Owens to fight either Balor maybe
or Nakamura
or
my god,
or the third option I don't like, but Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that'll happen.
The thing is I don't think they're going to move Nakamura up while he has the NXT title.
They're not going to do that at all.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, they did that with Owens, but Owens was a special
exception
case.
to the rule.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
He's real good buddies with Triple H.
Oh yeah.
Like even before the Universal title incident.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like
Always.
he sought him out. Like Triple H sought out Kevin Owens and wanted him.
Kevin Owens is good.
Yeah, dude, I love Kevin Owens. Anyways, let's get back to NXT.
Anyway,
like we were talking about, because we're rambling, you know. But we
It's
came
okay.
We came out with a catchphrase for our show. We drink alcohol, so this show is not professional or something like that.
No.
So the show involves alcohol, so we're not professionals. It's also our first tweet.
Get used to it, and we don't like to edit too much, so you get the raw content here with us. After that, of course, leaves open Samoa Joe versus Nakamura for the rematch of the belt in Osaka, Japan. Nakamura wins.
Yes, and I think it was a good match myself.
Okay, Greg hasn't watched it yet, but I'll say that I thought the match in Toronto was way better on both parts, but I'm glad that it's with the belts with Nakamura again. I just wish it could have been more of a badass.
I said it when I saw that the rematch was going to be in Japan. There's no way that they're going into Japan and letting Joe walk out with that title.
No,
there's no way.
No.
People
I
would
will say,
riot.
I will say the match was good to me, but I was slightly disappointed just because I knew it was in Japan and that's, Nakamura's home.
Yeah.
So I thought they'd do something a little more spectacular with it, but
Yeah. He did have a great reception, though.
Oh,
For the
yeah,
crowd.
great
There was
reception.
like streamers in the ring and everything, and that
Yeah.
never happens with like WWE. That's
Yeah,
a Ring
like-
of Honor thing, you know.
Yeah. What about was there like an NXT like ring and all that, or did they have something set up with New Japan? Okay.
No, it wasn't a crossover at all.
Okay. Were they the only match on the card there? Or was there
No,
other
I'm sure
matches?
they had more. I know that what's his name, the dude with the yellow dress like scorpion kinda, who's like buddies with Hideo Itami.
Yes.
He had a match there, I know.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But they didn't show that on NXT. It was just strictly Nakamura and Joe. So it's probably mostly a dark match type deal.
excuse me.
Jesus Christ, this chorus is making Bravlasky belch like a freaking mule. It was ridiculous.
But
Anyways,
anyway,
he got an awesome reception. The streamers and everything were really cool. In the beginning, it was pretty much a brief back and forth. It quickly went to like a submission style match.
Yeah.
Like really quickly, both of them being trained in mixed martial arts, they immediately started going for holds and stuff. It was cool to watch, but unfortunately, Nakamura kind of got dominated for a bit.
well, I mean, he brought out his what did he call it?
You're talking about the armbar,
No, strong style or
just the striking.
yeah,
Yeah.
with the knees and a lot of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I feel like he
Which
brought
they're
that
both
out.
kind of known for their kicks.
Yeah, except what's his name? Nakamura, I apologize, not what's his name. Nakamura actually fought in Pride Championship, which if you follow, any type of MMA, you should know what that is. So that's very interesting, and that explains Austin Aries' eye when he got kicked.
He was doing commentary. What was it at the last pay-per-view? And he had aviators on.
Yes,
he's like, you know who wears sunglasses inside here? Blind people and assholes.
Shout out, we love you, Aries. I promise, we do love you.
Darth Broflovski.
We have random helmets in the jam room, such as like a Transformer helmet and then a Darth Vader helmet, and
I have it over my. Well, you'll see it eventually.
It's like a
Elmer Fudd hat.
Elmer Fudd hat.
It's
basically.
not Elmer Fudd.
Well, it's like a Kyle from
it's Fargo.
Kyle Broflovski from South Park style hat.
Just watch Fargo, you'll see it.
Darth Broflovski. Anyways, Nakamura wins by Ken Sasha. Fucking love it. Flying knee. Like I just love that shit.
Yeah.
I actually watched an early match of Nakamura earlier on YouTube in New Japan. I don't know who he was facing, but it was some big Japanese dude. And like
you don't hear that often.
Nakamura got his ass kicked for a long time. And I don't know.
Was it that guy who's like super famous over there?
He wears shorts. And not a lot of them wear like shorts.
Like gym shorts.
No, not gym shorts, like tight shorts, I guess.
Like what Hideo and like Goldberg wear?
Yeah, kind of.
More like boxer briefs than...
Yeah.
See, the guy I'm thinking of is built more kind of like the Great Khali, but he's in like...
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's in Fire Pro Wrestling's video game.
That's crazy.
In the N64. But yeah, you know, they always have those giant characters who... They can't really do a lot.
But they're real strong, and if you get hit, you're
a lot of slapping.
Down. Yeah,
there's a lot of slapping going on.
Their hands are so goddamn big that the chops sound like they were hit with a potato gun.
So Nakamura is your second ever two-time champ of NXT.
No.
Joe.
Okay.
And Nakamura, the second ever. Okay. That's fucking dope, though. Like, I'm glad that it is where it is. And hopefully we'll see some good shit with the rematch that's coming up in Melbourne, Australia.
We'll have to
in
talk
a cage.
We gotta talk about it.
We will definitely be talking about that soon, so keep an eye out for that episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we can't wait for that. So, anybody else have anything else to say about the NXT?
No.
No?
I think
it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
You son of a... Anyway.
Yeah. So, let's get to the topics. I guess you can consider the NXT thing a topic, but so we'll name this one topic number 2. I'm going to hand it off to Broflovski, Brother Broflovski, see what he has to say about it.
We're talking James Ellsworth here, right?
James Ellsworth.
All right. First off, I've just really started liking, what he's doing right now. But then delving into like what he's done in the past, it's even more so because he's like an indie fucking wrestling, mainstay for a while now.
Yeah.
14 years. Been with CZW, DCW, and BTW.
Which we watched part of that CZW match.
Yeah.
Or one of them at least.
Yeah, they didn't have enough of them in there.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about
you,
that
CZW. But he also has his own promotion.
That's crazy.
Adrenaline Championship Wrestling.
Adrenaline?
Yeah.
Whoa! He's turning up the band! Sweet chin music! Whoa! What was that?
What was that?
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Was that our theme song in the middle of the episode?
That was
weird.
it?
What? Okay, so what happened was we were recording the podcast one night, and then the electricity went out. Over and over.
Bitches didn't pay the bill.
We actually did pay the bill. A drunk hit the power line down the road and caught fire, and then actually Adey Dangerously was sick for a couple days from the night of the podcast. A little too much partying, and then we were just busy. So now we're bringing you the rest of the episode. What's this episode, number 4, right?
Number 4.
Number 4 of Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrasslin.
Wrestling.
Okay, so far on the episode, though, we have covered with you the NXT Osaka and Japan, and then blah, 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 and we're on Ellsworth.
And I forgot where we
I think we left off with Ellsworth talking about
his own
promotion.
His own promotion. Yeah.
Did I mention that he was a cheeseburger for Adam Rose?
No, but you know that Braun Strowman was also a part of the Rosebuds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? What did he do?
He was just like a big guy.
He was one of the
standing
guy toting him out when he done his little stage dive.
Mhm.
Oh.
It looks funny because he still looks just like a Wyatt, like in the middle of the Rosebuds.
Man, why do I not remember?
He's the white in a
that?
pink
Man.
shirt.
I caught up on these episodes.
It was probably a very short one since it was him.
But yeah, his own promotion, Adrenaline Championship Wrestling.
Right.
It, I believe in Baltimore, Maryland, I think is the thing. And there's a lot of big names that have come from there and then went to like CZW. And I think a couple of them are now in either NXT or even WWE, but I'm not sure on that because I haven't gotten to watch as much Adrenaline.
Do they have like a television spot?
I'm not actually sure on that. I need to check. See, they probably have a website where they can stream their stuff. There you go.
There you go. Open that beer up, Coach.
Do you feel
Do we need to tell them what we're drinking tonight since it's a different night?
Oh, I think I'm drinking the same thing. It's Coors Banquet, but I'm fixing to drink some Yingling.
Yeah, I got a Yingling.
Yeah, I got a Yingling.
Yingling.
My Elvis came out of me, sorry.
Yeah, but I actually looked up Ellsworth's like Twitter account, and it goes back like years and years and years. And like I was surprised to see that he was like actually like into it for like a long time. Like he's no newbie to the industry, I guess.
Yeah, but he also kind of, he just looks like that guy that wrestles in your local VFW. You know what I mean?
Thing is like how he got the job at WWE is not anything like glamorous. He wasn't picked up at he sent in an application. They said, "All right,
That's
there
crazy.
you go."
Well, we just use you for talent whenever.
They come through Baltimore usually.
Yeah.
That's why he got his bum kicked by fucking Braun Strowman.
Yeah. And somebody just walked to him backstage at night who was just like, all right, let me see you throw a punch. And he throws a punch. He was like, all right. Can you be in the ring?
That's hilarious. So that's what happened that night?
Yeah, he was just backstage, and they asked him if he had stuff with him, and they were like, yeah. And he was like, all right, let me see you throw a punch. And he threw a punch. And he was like, all right, can you take a bump? Yeah. All right, we'll go out there and get the ring.
Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous.
Oh God.
I would like to obviously point out the Gilbert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see?
He's the new
photos?
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Did you see the photo?
Yeah, of him and Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about taking the belt off New Day or something.
Yeah, it was
well,
a
someone
meme.
posted that. Yeah.
That'd be crazy. What if Gilbert came back to team with Ellsworth
That would be interesting.
and they begin a new world order?
We need a new job.
No
squad.
chin world order.
That's great.
It'd be a new job.
So it'd
squad.
be NCWO, or you could just go no chin, no chin world.
Maybe.
Call me.
Whatever. For life.
One I got this from
4 chins.
For lack of chance.
Does anyone know who Chris Nightmare is? He's apparently an indie wrestler. That's his stepbrother. That's like the last thing I'm gonna say on Ellsworth.
Okay.
I think.
So I think
he's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I think.
I think it's cool that he's like getting this or whatever because I mean he's been in it for a long time. But at the same time, there's people in the back that like still need that push that aren't getting the attention they deserve, and they're filling it with this guy. Like, and especially to be on SmackDown because SmackDown's supposed to be like the land of opportunity.
At least the
Well,
Wyatts
from what
are-
I've heard, SmackDown's numbers have been better.
Oh yeah, they are, and I think it's a superior show. But I think that AJ's kind of carrying it though, just because AJ's there. A lot of people are watching.
I think a lot of people are watching for the Wyatts now.
True.
Because they're starting to push
I
that.
think I was one of those people. I was so happy when they finally put the belt on Ambrose. But I think you're right. His steam died out a little bit. And He was
Yeah.
kind of bland at first, but since you got them two together,
Yeah.
AJ's definitely bringing a lot more out of Dean.
AJ can bring it out of anybody.
Yeah,
That's what he's there for, a workhorse.
yeah. But when
Does it
let's
with his
face
achy
it though,
breaky heart.
but when Ambrose went to SmackDown, I mean, besides AJ, I mean, who did he really have to feud with before AJ even came into?
John Cena.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, so I mean, he really didn't have anybody that would fit his style.
True, but he doesn't have anybody that fits his style, really. AJ's not his style. He's just able to do
No,
it.
I'm saying that Dean could be his aggressive type because AJ was there to take it.
Yeah.
Before that, he really didn't have anybody that he could pull it off with.
Word. We'll talk about SmackDown in another episode because we quite like it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go on to the next topic, though. This one is gonna we'll mention this several times throughout, like all of our episodes, but we want to talk a little bit about the downside of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's going to get pretty dark.
for a little bit, but we won't stay on this for a long time because obviously we can talk days about this part. But anyways, I would like to say at least first, like there's several different downsides to it, just like wear and tear on the body, getting addicted to drugs because they do steroids,
Yeah.
or not even really steroids too, but
Painkillers.
painkillers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean that's really a big thing.
But now they've got trainers and everything backstage, and
Yeah.
it's a lot better situation for them now.
Yeah. And some just die from injuries, and
Yep.
it's pretty crazy. Anybody like to say anything about it?
I was going to talk about the business side of it.
Okay.
I moved the microphone just to let everyone know.
The business side of it, like we had that big topic on, big timers. I mean, part timers getting big time money and
Yeah.
taking big time spots.
Yeah.
That to me, there's guys in the back that could have that spot, could have that promo time, could have that WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
All that other shit. And then also too, I mean, one, they have no competition now. That's the downside of the wrestling business. There's not enough things out there that's easily accessible to people.
Right.
Now it's not territorial or anything like that, so things don't always get to line up.
Yeah.
But pretty much that, and the celebrities I like, and I'm a huge fan of Stephen Amell, the guy that plays Arrow. He came back and had that match with Stardust. I'm a huge fan, and I liked his match. I thought he did a great job, but I could do without my celebrities getting main event like WrestleMania moments.
Yeah.
That's people that could have that time.
Yeah.
True enough.
I don't want to see Drew Carey come out in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I do love Drew Carey.
Yeah.
Cleveland rocks.
I don't want to see Trump shaving Vince's head. I don't want to see any of that shit. I want to see that time for people to actually
the
get
actual
their spot.
wrestlers.
Or that's match time.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think there should be more options on TV that people can fund, but that's also on them to be able to put out a good product as well.
Yep. And there's only 7 days of the week, and if there's like 20 wrestling industries on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
hard to keep up with
It would
all
be
of
nice
them.
to have that option than one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody has Pop TV.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not that I would really be watching TNA anyways.
Yes.
But, yeah. I would for Matt
I
Hardy.
watch some.
I mean, I would rather just watch Matt Hardy overseas.
Yeah. Matt Hardy's great.
Yep.
They did a bunch of, Broken Matt did a bunch of stuff with WCPW
Yeah.
recently. That was
We just
really
watched
good.
that. They did a live stream the other day. We were at work and we put it on.
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. But I want to let's talk about the addictions and like the wear and tear. I mean, just, like wear and tear.
Like I said earlier, back in the day, that's the guys when they got done with their match, they got in the car and they drove to the next town, and they just needed something quick and easy and all that shit. Now the situation's gotten much better for them because they've got trainers and masseuses and everybody back after your match. You can go get rubbed down where it don't hurt. Now most of them take buses. They don't even drive.
Unless they're doing right along.
But you're saying that they're not
Yeah.
getting wear and tear because they're doing all this. It's easy.
Yeah, they're doing things to prevent it now.
Well, I mean,
like back
what
then, the
about,
guys they were going out and having a match, jumping in the car, getting their beer, and going to the next town.
Yeah, but what about like Edge? Edge started out like
Well,
he
that's
didn't-
very true.
And then Daniel Bryan.
Well, that's just a freak accident.
There's Daniel Bryan.
None of them
there's-
really got hooked on drugs.
No, we're not talking about that part. We're just talking about the wear and tear on the
Yeah,
body.
the
Oh,
injuries.
well-
yeah, the bullet point, wear and tear
Yeah.
on the body.
Yeah.
So like Daniel
It's like-
Bryan, Edge.
Poor Terry Funk.
Yeah. Well, I mean Terry Funk.
Well, Daniel's thing started about from way back in the Indies thing.
Yeah. But yeah.
But I mean, it's a tough business. I mean, it's just like any other sport. You know, you could go out there and you don't know if it's gonna be your first match or your last match.
Tell him, Coach.
I mean, it's not that hard to still second when there's nobody pitching.
Let's talk about like death from injuries. I mean, do we want to mention Owen Hart?
Yeah, I mean,
Man, we're hitting the
shit like
hard
Axl
topics
Rotten.
like right away.
I know he didn't die in the ring, but
No,
I mean,
he died
but it
of,
was a theatrical. I mean, it's
He died of overdose.
so are you saying that all this is worth it?
no. I'm not saying it's worth it. I'm definitely nothing's worth anybody's life.
Yeah.
But it's things that that is a possibility. You know that you could go out there, go for a suplex, and land on your head wrong, and end your career and end your life.
Like what happened to Draws.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draws.
Poor guy.
I mean,
I love Draws. He was fucking cool.
He was a big dude too.
Oh yeah. Or is cool. He's still alive.
Yeah.
So what am I
Just
saying?
in a wheelchair.
I'm an asshole.
Shout out Dries. Hope you're listening.
yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
But the addiction thing. I mean, didn't Eddie Guerrero pretty much die from like?
No, he
Heart failure
died from a heart
medication?
attack from all the years of doing it.
Oh, I thought it was
It had an
medication
effect
too.
on him, yeah.
I know Luna Vachon, one of my favorite female wrestlers ever.
Yeah.
She died of
China.
China. Yeah. That's what I was
yeah,
just thinking.
China.
Yeah.
Kurt Hennig.
Yeah. Kurt Hennig.
Yeah, died of
Cocaine overdose. Wow.
Bad.
Wow.
A lot of okay. Well, the downside of it, since we're on the fact of people dying. Sorry, that was morbid.
If I could just show you guys
Just
the look he just made.
wrestling in unsafe towns or in unsafe territories.
Yeah.
There's Bruiser Brody. Didn't somebody stab him in the locker room?
But it was another wrestler.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm still saying playing in Digi Towns and Digi
He was in
or
Puerto
rundown
Rico.
promotions.
Well, they won't run down. It's just massive, dude, and it's like in Puerto Rico, so like there's
Yeah.
just millions of
That's what I'm
people, in
saying.
it, like
Yeah, it's a shady promotion.
yeah.
You don't take
I
those
mean-
promotions.
But that was like one of the biggest rungs on the ladder to success back then, though. Like,
Yeah.
like more than them going to Japan back then. A lot of them went to Puerto Rico. Dean Ambrose went to Puerto Rico.
Yep.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's where he like first got his first taste of like being like a big thing, was there,
Yeah.
and then he came to CZW. I'm pretty sure. But
And that shit's fucking out of control.
yes, I can't even hardly watch a CZW match without feeling like I'm fixing to throw up
Yeah.
See, there is
from
a lot.
like anxiety alone.
Yeah.
Just watching it.
There are some good technical matches. It's just that everyone posts on YouTube fucking, best of the.
When he got the staple in his tongue, I was like, I
But
can't.
yeah,
I can't.
let's talk about the death matches of CZW, because not all matches, like you're saying, are hardcore matches like
Yeah.
that. Some of them are just regular matches, but the ones that everybody knows about are the death matches.
Yeah. The barbed wire casket match is my new favorite.
Ugh.
They make a casket, fill it with barbed wire, you throw the person in there, and you shut the lid on them. I'm like, fucking.
I don't know why
Fuck,
they just put
dude.
a bed of nails in there. They have
Yeah,
a bed of
yeah.
nails.
Oh, they have
ridiculous.
that. Yeah.
I don't care how the center block thing is, because you will see them like bust a center block over somebody's head or something.
Yeah.
And like, are they weaker made center blocks? Probably, but still, dude.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
I don't
I
think-
love wrestling, but I ain't taking a brick to the head for nobody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
But
this-
not a damn one.
What are you, crazy? Get the fuck away from me. I'll drive home.
I'll cheers to that.
Cheers.
I'll take this opportunity to
Take a drink.
mention something that I hate about some hardcore promotions is the use of fluorescent lights.
Yes.
I don't like that at all. I mean, that's so bad for you. It's
Yeah.
just fucking
Breathing it and
yeah.
everything.
I mean, the glass isn't even the bad part. It's just
Yeah, but I'm
fucking-
sure you can get some type of infection from it, just like you could
Oh,
breathe
yeah.
it. Because, I mean, like, that stuff gets broken down into, like, almost sand in that ring.
Yeah.
So they're rolling around on it, and it's just gonna cut you no matter what, dude. Like, if you took, like, a glass and fucking ground it up so fine that it was, like, the consistency of sand, and you rubbed your hands between it, I'm sure it would shred your hands still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's why it's
Little
like,
science for you.
Yeah, little science. Bill. Yeah, that was a Bill Nye reference.
We all
He's so
watched
dope,
it.
man.
We all watched it.
I'm
Oh,
still
yeah.
waiting for him and Neil deGrasse Tyson to drop a mixtape.
Yeah, it'll be the hottest album of the year.
Big and little.
I love it.
Big and skinny.
Yeah.
But now that, like, you're talking, like, now they have preventions
Yeah.
to keep
Excuse me.
people from getting hurt as much.
Now
But
they have the split brand, so people don't have to work as much.
But then there's still people just like Sasha Banks,
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. AJ's actually kind of injured right now.
Yeah. But AJ, he doesn't.
He can work like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
He took chops in Japan for years. He's got this.
That was a match I saw. It was Nakamura and Gallows, I believe. In
Really?
Japan. It was pretty good match.
I'll have to check that out. Those are, two strong dudes going
Yeah.
at it.
He had short hair then, but still
Who's
was
that?
rocking like Nakamura.
Nakamura looks so crazy with short hair, but I love it.
Yeah,
But
it looks
I
good.
don't think
on
I've
him.
seen it.
Oh, dude, you just YouTube Nakamura or New Japan. Like, most of the matches I look up on YouTube and New Japan, it's always Nakamura versus somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if he was that huge, but I'm delving into the history and current of New Japan currently, because we may cover Wrestle Kingdom 11 for you.
And I've been watching a lot of the old school matches with my favorite, Atsushi Onita. I hope I pronounced that right. He always came to the ring to Wild Thing.
We got
Did
some...
Asuka come from New Japan?
Yeah. I don't know if she's from New Japan, but
I
she's
don't know.
from Japan Wrestling somewhere. Because there's a lot of other...
Are you just assuming?
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's not from New Japan. You know what that does? Make an ass out of you and me.
You talk too much.
You think too much.
You even made that a thing on Botchamania now. They replaced the old one.
Yeah.
They have so many of those little skits, too, that are just fucking... the end part that you saw. The glorious...
Oh, yeah, the glorious SpongeBob.
Yeah. But,
That's got to be my favorite.
Jesus Christ! So I'm googling to see if Asuka has been in New Japan, and all I see is like very seductive photos of her. And Jesus Christ!
They're nice, aren't they? I was looking at them the other day. I'm just saying, if there's a WWE diva that you like, I'm pretty sure there's a Twitter page devoted just to her ass.
I'm sure there is.
I know there's one for Sasha Banks, Lana. I don't know if there's one for Balor's ass or not, Adrian. But
what do you say?
He is
right
toy
now?
like a tiger.
I'm just saying, I think he might be a little.
I don't know if she was in New Japan. I don't know. I love Finn, regardless.
Yeah, I don't give a shit either way.
That's
It
great.
don't affect me none.
All right, so after, does anybody have anything else to say about the topic of?
Yeah, we kind of got sidetracked.
Yeah, we got really sidetracked, but let's not like just ramble because I don't want to do that to y'all because I know you're trying to listen to it and probably, hopefully,
We've done it for 3 episodes now.
Yeah, I know, but anyways, so let's go to the next one.
Okay.
Everybody cool with that?
Yeah, just go to our top
All right,
five.
so yeah, this
Another
is a
top
bonus, another top 5, which we're trying to make a deal on the show, like to do it like every episode or at least every other episode of top 5. This week we've chosen top 5 tag teams. Does anybody want to start it?
I will.
Go for it.
I think a lot of ours are actually similar.
I'm sure.
So if it's on all of our lists, we
Yeah,
should
we'll just go
talk
ahead and
about
spit
it.
it out. Yeah. Number 1 is not necessarily my number 1. I just kind of wrote them down as I could remember
So they
them.
kind of out of order. Nice.
I got the Rock and Sock Connection.
I got
I have
that
them.
Yeah, just.
too. Yeah.
I mean,
Because we're 90s babies, let's be honest.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and
It was one of the most entertaining fucking tag teams like
Yeah,
ever.
dude.
but you know who also I don't have on the list, but that was right there up there to me, and that's kind of same time was Book Dust.
Book Dust was great.
Yeah.
Is that on your list?
No, I said it should be.
Oh, man.
It's right up there with Rock and Sock to me.
Yeah. They were great.
But I mean, not only could the two guys just fucking work, man.
Yeah.
They could
Well,
work.
Gold
like-
Dust always works.
Yeah.
Fucking-
But you put them two together, I mean, that's just fantastic. I'm sure they held the
Dustin.
belt. But I mean,
And Booker T's a worker too.
yeah. I mean,
There's a tag team. I don't have.
I'm talking about Rock and Sock here.
I know, but I
We
have to
have
mention
horrible
this.
track on this episode. We keep getting off track.
But speaking of Booker T, really quick,
Yeah.
Harlem Heat. I liked them when I was a kid.
Yeah, I almost had them on my list actually.
Number 2, New Age Outlaws.
I have them on mine.
I don't.
Yeah, so I mean,
I love Billy
I
Gunn.
like him.
I thought Billy
I like
Gunn
him.
was
Billy Gunn was my guy.
Yeah, dude, he was a badass. And Road Dogg, though, he's fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
And he came from a family of wrestlers. I
Yeah.
believe he was a third generation wrestler.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah,
He started out in WCW.
yeah, and that he can go into our previous topic about the downside because he was like real bad drinking and taking pills and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
always. That's why he like disappeared for a couple of years.
Yeah.
They let him go.
He's got the tattoos on the back of his head. And
That's why
everything.
Billy
Yeah.
Gunn's out too right now.
Yeah.
He violated the wellness policy.
Yeah, he was in a
so it says.
weightlifting competition, and like he got screened. and
Who's
he-
this?
Billy Gunn. He was in like a weightlifting competition somewhere, and he got screened for like supplements, and like it was like a testosterone booster or something like that, and that's like a violation of the wellness policy. So WWE cut ties with him briefly. I don't know if he's back in it, but I'm sure he will be.
Mm-hmm.
He's
When
one of
was
Triple
this?
H's buddies. This was a couple months ago, almost a year ago, probably. Yeah, dude.
Anyway, anybody else have anything on the New Age?
I really liked them. I really did. It's just that they didn't make my top 5. They're in my top 10,
Yeah.
but not my top 5.
That to me, they were the mouths of DX. Shawn and Triple H did the working, and the New Age Outlaws was the mouth.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
of that generation of the
Yeah.
DX, whenever it was huge.
I mean, in that they had the greatest intro. You know.
And X-Pac was
Yeah.
the energy drink promotion.
Yeah.
What was it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. The Generation X proudly presents to you Road Dogg, Jesse James. Something like that.
Badass, Billy Gunn. And then he's like, "Oh, you didn't know?
Yes.
Your ass better call somebody."
Down, out, wow.
Yeah. I mean, so I loved that as a kid. I used to go around and was like, "Oh, you didn't know?"
But Road Dogg like paid homage to fucking Dusty Rhodes every match. Shake,
Yeah.
rattle, and roll. That was like one of
Yeah.
his things, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and he loved it, and I loved it.
Fucking being, third generation, or I'm not sure what generation.
I'm
to
pretty
be honest.
positive third.
Armstrong's is the last name. Bud Armstrong,
Oh yeah.
I believe. Something like that.
Sorry, I just got a message. Coach over here forgot to turn the sounds off.
What a dick bag.
God damn
And
it.
I'm normally the one that tells them.
I'm just...
But yeah, the Road Dogs, dude, they were just stables for me.
The Road Dogs.
Love them to death.
The Road Dogs.
And then number 3, I've got the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, that was cool.
I didn't have him on my list.
Did you have?
I have them on my top 10, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe, but...
But just Kane and Undertaker, man. They could plow through anybody in their day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
even when Taker came back as the
American
Southern
Badass.
Biker.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
their
First he had
segments,
Limp Bizkit.
Kane,
Yeah, Limp Bizkit.
although I will say during that era, I was a huge fan of The Undertaker. When Kane and Undertaker would be backstage having vignettes with Commissioner Regal.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, dude, those segments were golden.
Regal's amazing.
Yeah. Fucking love Regal.
Yes. He's a guy.
Topic for another day.
Yeah. He's
Call
a
us
guy.
Regal.
What up, Will?
What up, Regal? Number 4, I have the Hardys.
I have them on my list
They're on my top 10.
because they were totally like they pumped me up like whenever I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like you hear that drum beat or whatever, and then
Yeah.
they come out, they're doing all like the crazy dance, and they look like they're fucking punk rockers or
Yeah.
rock and roll, whatever.
I mean,
Hot topic.
Jeff's
Yeah,
emo.
kind of. Yeah, they wearing trip pants and stuff.
Yeah, like Lee Pipes.
Yeah, it's not denim.
Yeah,
If it were a little earlier, it'd have been Jenko's.
yeah,
Yeah, but I love them, dude.
yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They were the shit. They were the guys that wasn't afraid to do anything.
Nope.
Yeah, a lot of fucking memorable moments.
Yeah.
And still.
And they're
a
still
lot of
going
memorable
now. Yeah,
moments,
they're writing a whole nother chapter right now.
Yeah.
This whole Brother Nero broken
Well,
Matt.
Matt Hardy is. Jeff's really not doing it.
Yeah.
Well, he is. You
He's
gotta
still
watch it,
wrestling.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking.
But Jeff's not
Dude,
the one going
he's
all
also
different
like-
promotions over the seas.
He's like 3 other characters too now.
Yeah, but fuck it.
He's like Willow, and then this other guy with an umbrella or some shit, and then fucking this guy with.
I thought that was
goggles. No, there's 2 of them.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking convoluted as shit.
It is. It is.
Convoluted.
Damn you.
But I mean, the
What is
Hardys.
it?
I mean, they had so many. But the Hardys, my number 4 and number 5. They're right there. I can't put them in the same category because they done so well together. So I can't really put them at the same. The Hardys go really close to Edge and Christian.
They're in mine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, without. I mean, those are some great matches.
I was a huge fan of Edge.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
way back
Brood.
then.
Even
Yeah, the
the
Brood
Brood
was
Edge.
fucking dope as
I love
fuck.
the Brood. Yeah.
God. And
then-
those two were both Brood. It was like Brood
that's
1,
what
Brood
I'm
2.
saying. They'll if we ever do a show about factions, they'll probably be on my
Hell
list.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, top 5 of factions. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's gonna be an
That'd be-
interesting one.
Yes. That's dope. So what
Next
else?
episode just wrote itself.
Yeah.
Well, the next episode. Wait.
Well,
Sunday.
after the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, we're doing a pay-per-view.
What is the
episode.
pay per view?
Roadblock.
Roadblock.
This is
okay.
Rawls.
Anyway, enough of that. Are you finished? Or are you going more?
Oh no, just Edge and Christian are my
Okay.
number 5. So,
Yeah.
like I said, once again, dude. I mean, back then, which I was never really a WCW guy, so I really didn't see a lot of Goldberg. But Edge's spear is more devastating to me than a Goldberg spear.
Definitely.
Well, he did that one on the fucking with the Hardy.
The ladder.
Jeff Hardy, yeah.
As he was
Jeff
hanging
Hardy.
from the belt.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking
Yeah.
gnarly, dude.
They didn't give a shit, dude. They laid their bodies
No,
on.
yeah.
And they hung out backstage. They were like
Yeah.
best friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And then the Lita
Yeah.
thing.
What?
The Lita thing.
Yeah.
Y'all on your own with that. I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know anything about that?
No. That sounds like
You know,
another
Matt
topic.
was with Lita. Then Lita went with Edge.
Like, they were seeing each other behind, and they were all good friends.
Yeah. And then they had a
What's with
rivalry. They had a rivalry, dude, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
Edge
I know
and
they
Matt.
did.
Uh-huh.
Is this kayfabe or is this not kayfabe?
No, like it was real, but since there was so much animosity between the two, and they still wanted to work together, they wrote it into the storyline.
Ah,
Isn't that insane?
yeah.
Yeah.
Days of our lives.
All right, so that's all yours, right?
Yeah,
All right, go ahead, 80.
All right. First one I have on the list. These are not necessarily in any order, but first I have LOD.
Legion of Doom.
I just remember watching them so much, and fucking me and my brother would pretend we were them.
Yeah.
Fucking do the Doomsday fucking device and all that shit. Did that to some kids on a trampoline before.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've done that too.
Their parents weren't pleased,
Definitely in pools.
especially because I
What?
was the one.
In
That,
pools.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I jumped off a shed. It was not good. But anyway. But yeah, and then I remember watching WrestleMania 14 on a videotape because I couldn't watch it at the time.
Yeah.
And they had the Tag Team Royal Rumble on that one. And they just came out of nowhere wearing like these helmets and shit and all painted up and coming out with fucking Sunny.
Yeah.
And it just hits. It's like, ooh, what a rush. And then just fucking boom. Whole crowd's fucking going
Going back
nuts.
to the downside of wrestling.
Yeah, we didn't mention Hawk. We did in the earlier bit.
Yeah,
Oh.
You called him Animal.
I called him
Whatever,
Animal,
just
I
say.
think.
one of those fuckers.
Yeah.
Anyway, number 2 is the Steiners. Back in the day, Steiners. Fucking...
Not Big Papa Pump.
No. In fact, whenever he did the NWO turn and cut his hair and did the whole Papa Pump thing, I was kind of done with it.
Yeah.
But everything they did before that, in all the different leagues they were ever in, they were fucking magnificent. Very technical wrestlers.
Very like,
Well, I mean, the whole thing was that they wrestled at Michigan. Wasn't that their original thing?
I think. I'm not
But
sure.
they came out used to wear like Michigan tights
Yeah.
and shit.
or, what is it called? The Letterman jackets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did that too. They always had the fucking ones that had all the colors and shit. And
Yeah.
fucking-
Crazy.
and not a man in the back was gonna make fun of them for that.
Now.
No, because I don't know. This might be a rumor. I don't know. There's a lot of talk of them. They were kind of bullies backstage, but
Really?
I don't know if that's true. I just heard through the grapevine.
Well, I hope your Shoney's is going good, Scott.
We're gonna come see you one day.
Want
You better be there.
You got pancakes?
Searing the steaks by giving them chops.
They got pancakes at Shoney's.
On the breakfast bar, they do.
Oh, they have a breakfast bar?
Yeah, bro.
What are we doing this shit for?
Well, I mean, they have breakfast like at breakfast time.
What are you doing to me over here? Anyway, yeah, breakfast. God damn you. Throwing me off. Anyway.
So not breakfast. You're talking
No,
about the
3.
Steiner brothers. Is this still breakfast?
Anyway, number 3. We'll just go to number 3. I said what I need to say about the Steiners. They kind of speak for themselves.
Yeah.
The Dudleys.
They were almost on mine.
Yeah, they were almost on one.
I just think because they're such a highly
Once again, going back to
decorated
Edge and
tag
Cushion
team.
and the Hardys, they
Yeah.
were right there with all that too.
Oh, yeah.
That's where TLC.
Those were some of the best matches. As those 3 tag teams.
Yep.
Fucking wreck shit.
Yeah.
Next,
Put your bodies on the line.
oh yeah. Next is an ECW classic, RVD and Sabu.
It's crazy.
They work magnificently together.
I'm sure they do.
And of course they would. I mean, they were both trained by the same guy, I believe.
Yeah.
Sheik, the original Sheik, not the
Ah,
Iron Sheik.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which is Sabu's uncle.
Crazy.
But anyway, they just worked really well together. A lot of fucking awesome matches where a lot of shit got broken and they did a lot of jumping and shit. It's awesome. And the last one we've already talked about was just Rock and Sock.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rocket Sock. The promos alone and the vignettes backstage.
And just Mick Foley, I rewatched that recently, and I can't believe how funny he was.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it was hilarious.
I mean, he was so comedic with the whole thing.
It's funnier than his stand-up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. It's
Which is a really good
surprising.
podcast.
You should watch Holy Foley.
No, there's a really good
I
podcast.
I did break down and watch an episode.
They did a podcast. It was Mick Foley and Kevin Smith.
Ah,
That was a damn good podcast.
I bet it was.
That would be an interesting one.
We'll have to listen to that later.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. Alright, so mine is pretty similar to a lot of these, except I didn't have one, but I will name them. Had the Hardy Boys, the Rock and Sock Connection, Edge and Christian, New Age Outlaws, and then Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, a.k.a. Terry Funk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that ties in with the New Age Outlaws, the classic dumpster matches.
Yeah.
And plus, it's just fucking Foley's God.
I
Everybody
mean,
knows
Terry
it.
Funk
And
coming out with a
Terry
pair of
Funk.
pantyhose over his head.
And with the, fucking Chainsaw Charlie, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, dude.
It was fucking
Wrestling in
awesome.
some overalls.
Yes, I fucking
I mean,
love.
and of course, because Mick Foley and Terry Funk go together like, peas and carrots.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
just-
they love each other.
Most people would have said
Pretty
peanut
good
butter and
friends.
jelly, but peas and carrots works too.
I eat my vegetables.
But yeah, so that was the only difference between my top 5 and y'all's. Really, is the well, you had some different ones too, but
Yeah.
Chainsaw Charlie, love you, Terry Funk.
Fuck yeah.
We would love to have you on this one day.
Fuck yeah.
Cheers to Terry Funk.
Cheers.
I'm sorry I missed your match in Jackson.
Yeah, me too.
I was
Fucking-
getting married though. You would be happy.
But somebody that I'm surprised that was on none of ours
That was Rikishi and Lawler.
was for one, Book Dust. That was fantastic.
Yeah, so some good ones that were left out. Book Dust
Yeah,
is
but
great.
Arn Anderson and Terry Blanchard.
The Brain Busters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of my honorable mention. Should all have an honorable mention.
Yeah. For sure.
Nobody said the Rockers.
Didn't really watch them. I don't really care for Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
I'm glad he went through the window. The moment a star was born.
One I remember, and this is nostalgia purely, but when I was a kid, I ate it up because it was so fucking cool.
Who?
Sting and the Giant at the time, or Big Show, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
But those two made a tag team for a little bit and were champions even.
really?
And then Giant turned on him and went to NWO. And then that was like the starting of the working in the Wolfpack thing.
Oh, really?
I think. Yeah. But they made a really good tag team for a while. And that was where there was a little bit there where it was on a pay-per-view. I believe it was Bash at the Beach in like 98. And Big Show comes out. He just joined the NWO and he's smoking a cigarette.
Really?
Yeah, and that carried for a while. Like, people had ones made out of paper holding him up in the crowd. Fucking.
He's getting back into shape, dude.
Yeah,
he was on Raw this
and
last
his
week.
beard is magnificent.
Yes, it is. It's great. I'm jealous of it.
They're putting him with the Wyatts. That's all it is.
No, that's
No.
not even on the right show.
What do you mean? He's not. Well, is he on Raw?
Yeah, he fought.
Okay, then they're putting him with Braun Strowman.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, but was he ever drafted though?
I don't
He
know.
may
if
just
was
be
or
like coming
wasn't.
back to do like either one.
I don't know. He'll probably do like another WrestleMania thing. He may win the Andre the Giant Battle Royale again, and then
They didn't leave out.
No, I heard that him and Shaq were supposed to feud soon.
He was on. I forget. Which
Downside
show
of
was he
wrestling.
on?
Downside of wrestling, the entertainment part.
He was on a show recently. Like, he was on Raw or SmackDown. I can't remember who he wrestled, though. He lost, but it was a damn good match. Kevin Owens, I think. No, Jericho.
Who? Show?
Yeah. On the last
You
Raw.
wrestled Rollins this past Raw.
This
Yeah.
last Raw? Was
and
it
KO
Rollins?
and KO was out there.
He chokeslammed KO because
Yeah,
Oh,
held
getting
him
in the
up
way.
in the air. He picked him up over the rope and held him up in the air. KO.
Yeah.
Off, like a good couple feet off the ground, and like then just choke slammed him.
Okay,
Like,
I need to
he's-
watch that match then.
He's huge, and you can tell he hasn't gotten any new wrestling gear in a while.
Yeah, they
because
still
it's
have
all
flappy
baggy.
thighs.
Yeah, like none of it's like constricting like it should be. You know, it's a singlet. It's supposed to be tight, and it's all like loose on the legs and shit. you can see his belly a little bit, like where it's lost it. But I'm happy
You
for
can
him,
see his
dude.
belly anyway.
Yeah. I'm happy for him, dude.
Love
I
you,
love
KO.
Show. Oh, we're talking about Show.
No, I know. I just said.
yeah.
Does that
another
make
good
fun
tag
of him?
team. Kurt Angle and Steve Austin used to work together.
Do you remember Stone Cold and Triple H?
Yeah.
That was fucking dope. They
Yeah.
dominated. You remember that?
Mm-mm.
Dude, they won the belts.
Yeah.
I saw an inkling of that on 2001 Raw.
Really?
Where they,
it may be
it was like the first time they got together, but it was when they were going to have a match at No Way Out. There's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a no-hit clause or some bullshit.
But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So that's our top 5, guys. I'm sorry about this episode. It's probably a little scattered a little bit, but it's due to the whole thing where we weren't able to record it all in one night,
Yeah.
and then we had issues. So I mean, we apologize, and the next one will be great because we're doing the pay-per-view thing, so it'll be really good.
Indeed.
Again, I'd like to shout out Let's Get Drunk and Talk Comics. Mikey,
yeah.
Dexter, we love you.
Fuck yeah.
Larry Mitchell, go to mitchellengraving.com. He can engrave anything. Not a baby yet, but I think I heard they were working on that.
Yes.
Yeah, so get your babies engraved soon.
What?
It's a running joke.
Oh. God damn, man. Don't steal me.
All right, so if you've been paying attention to our Facebook page, we've been really trying to push it. We've been really trying to like post stuff every day. We've actually had a competition on the thing. We were talking about Bully Ray was in TNA at the time and like asked everybody or told everybody to throw their chairs into the ring. And I posted the video, asked y'all, the people who like our Facebook page, who was the first one to do this, and whoever got it could get a shout out. So I'm gonna shout out to Austin, and
That's my little brother.
80s little brother.
Oh, he's my little buddy, too.
Hey, dude. I mean, he's pretty cool, dude. I dig him.
Oh, he loves wrestling.
Yeah.
We watch wrestling together a lot. So.
I know that whenever we're watching pay-per-views, you're always messaging him. Like, you'll
Yeah.
have a message board going.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. Family, and he's like across the United States,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
He's pretty far away.
And I don't get to see him as often, so we can connect on that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the guy.
Awesome brotherly love. So definitely feel free to share shit to our Facebook. We will have an Instagram coming towards you soon. Maybe
And
we'll.
the Twitter will probably start taking off really good tomorrow.
We did make our first tweet the other day, though.
What is the Twitter?
Jesus Christ, we don't even know our own.
God
Twitter
damn it.
handle. Sorry, we're so unorganized, but like we told you,
We got thrown off.
We include alcohol in our podcast, so it's not very professional.
There you go. Speaking of, I need another beer.
You had another, whole nother rendition
Yes,
of it
sir.
again. That was even different from the one from the previous one.
We are at Wrasslin Drunk. That is WRASSLINDRUNK. Wrasslin Drunk.
At Wrasslin Drunk.
Yeah.
So hit us up on there.
So get drunk and talk with us.
Yeah. We don't care what you're doing, just tell us.
Yeah. No pictures,
talking
though.
about wrestling.
Yeah. But yeah, check out the Facebook. It's Let's Get Drunk and Talk Wrestling.
You get a funny meme or something, you feel free, you want to share it, throw it at us.
Yeah, and we're giving free shout outs away. Obviously, it's free.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
why I
we're
said
charging
free.
for that
We're
now.
charging for shout outs. Austin, you owe us $10. Money order. Maverick.
Money
Liberty
order only.
Yeah, you know where we're at, bro.
I don't have PayPal.
But yeah, we'll try and include you all in things. Also, the whole questionnaire thing.
Yeah.
If you answer,
And we're hoping to get a video out to y'all soon of some sort.
for sure. We may
Even
work
if
on
it's
that
just
tonight.
us saying yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get Adey a mask because he doesn't want his face shown.
That's fine. We got a Transformers mask.
It's too ugly
Can you
for
talk
the
like a
masses.
Jew Optimus Prime?
I need to rewatch Transformers.
That sucks. Hope you're watching the cartoon.
Yes. I don't watch them fucking movies. That's a whole nother show.
Hey, and eventually we're gonna get music in on this a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we already have, kind of.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
already have. Yeah, our theme song's pretty dope. Check it out. It's a punk track.
Yeah.
Check out Blazing Blair. She's on our YouTube as well, so you can find her shit. She's a badass singer. Yeah. Anybody have anything to say for the end of the podcast?
No, I look forward to the next one.
Yep.
Me too. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yes, thank you.
So Sunday, we'll be back at you. Hopefully by Monday,
Yes.
we'll have that episode out. As always, in the words of our friend Mick Foley, have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.